5 small habits that have helped me in life. The first small habit I would recommend is don't take things too seriously. And there's a few things that this can help with. It can help with stress, help you be less critical of yourself. People like you more because you're kind of like easygoing. It isn't going to be perfect, and you know that whatever you do is not going to be perfect, so it doesn't like stop you from trying. You don't want to take things so serious that you just are scared to do anything. And this is more of like a mind shift, but sometimes if I find myself getting like too overwhelmed, I will just tell myself that, you know, it's okay. It's not that serious. You don't need to freak out. It's not the end of the world. The world's not going to explode. No one's going to die. You're not going to lose any loved ones. It's just, a lot of things are just not that serious. So, you know, take life easy. Don't stress yourself out needlessly. My second thing that helped me a lot, and this one is just more of a health benefit thing, is drink more water. I used to drink pretty much only soda and energy drinks and coffee, and I just did not touch water. I didn't want to touch water. Water was boring. I noticed that whenever I did start drinking it, for one thing, it's better for your teeth. Your teeth do not like the acidity and the sugar and all that stuff, so it's very important not to overdo that. So drinking a lot of water, it can affect your health and your mentality. I noticed that when I do drink a lot of different drinks, my energy mood is just kind of like crap. If I'm drinking a lot of soda or energy drinks, I'm not consuming water, my head hurts. I'm exhausted all the time. The energy drinks don't do anything. I become like immune to them, and I don't know, like my stomach's messed up all the time. You can feel the energy drinks like eating away at your stomach line. I don't have any like scientific proof of that. It just happens to me. I really need to get better at not rocking this thinking thing. But yeah, you know, energy drinks, coffee, soda, all that stuff isn't gonna kill you or anything. But I find that things I want to get done are better whenever I do drink a lot of water. You know what I really like is, it helps me a lot, is those water bottles that have like little notches in it that show you like how much you should be drinking every day, and it's kind of like that mental aid. It's like a little accomplishment whenever you reach a certain the time notch on the bottle. It just, I don't know, it gives you a little like satisfaction to know that you're doing the right thing. It's makes it a little easier on you. None of these are like huge changes, just like little changes that helps your life out a lot. Just little things that I've noticed that make my life better as I go forward every day. Third one is making sure you get enough sleep and you sleep good while you're there. Sleep is so important to literally everything we do. If I have a bad night's rest, the entire next day is so rough. I have brain fog. I don't want to push myself. I don't want to do anything extra. My energy is completely shot. I get irritated so easily. I'll skip workouts, things I need to take care of. I'll procrastinate as much as possible. When you think about it, sleep compounds kind of both ways. If you sleep bad multiple days in a row, it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But if you sleep good multiple days in a row, your mood is just improved. You get more steady. It's more regulated, and you just start to produce better. What you want to make sure is you get at least like 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day, and make sure it's good sleep. Turn off your screens before bed. That is one I'm still have trouble getting over sometimes, because YouTube will like knock me out. But I've noticed that if I turn off the screen and just listen to the audio, it kind of does the same effect for me. So that's been a big change I've been trying to do. It's just something that helps, you know, especially like I work construction, so I work 40 hours. Not that crazy, but like if you sleep horribly regularly, like you're gonna be terrible at work, you're gonna be terrible in your relationships, you're gonna be terrible in a lot of things in life. So it's important to get some good sleep. So another tip is handle things right away as soon as they fall in your lap. If you make food, you know, clean the dishes. If you find a bill come in the mail, pay it immediately. Take care of the task that's directly in front of you, and things won't pile up, and you don't end up having a ton of tasks that you have to do instead of working on things you want to do. I find myself like I'll have to get caught up on all the things that I'm missing, you know, all the stuff that I've kind of let go on throughout the week. It all piles up at the end, and then it all just kind of overwhelms me, and I do not care for the feeling of overwhelming. And I won't go on to anything, like I won't work on a YouTube video, or I won't do any extra projects I have, just because I'm overwhelmed from all the stuff that I've been holding off doing. And I think if I need to clean my truck. When I think about it, my house can get cluttered in a single day because I'm holding off little things. And if I hold off little things like doing the dishes or putting away a dish or throwing away a piece of trash or something, if I hold that off, that all builds, and that kind of can give you clutter in your life, and just both physical and mental, and that mess can zap you of your energy as well, and it can make you not want to work on anything else. Like I said before, you don't want to work on any projects, you don't want to progress anywhere else in your life because you have these other things that you have to get done before you feel like you can progress anywhere else. So number 5 is take time away from your electronics. Put down your phone, turn off the TV, cut out all the background noise. You need to quiet all that noise going on in your life just for like a little bit every day. You don't have to stop all of your stuff. I like watching YouTube or TV a little bit every night, but everything in moderation, and that's like an important thing to remember. Is just you gotta have stuff in moderation. I know it can be scary. My thoughts can freak me out as much as anyone else's, but there are times you need to process those things that will freak you out. You need to clear your mind of them, that's the reason why they hang in your mind so long, because you never spend time to think about them and get them out of your head. That's just something I've come to realize about myself, and it's so peaceful when you realize that you can just sit there, watch those thoughts go by, and being alone, being quiet, thoughts, they can't hurt you in any way, or boredom isn't going to drive you crazy during that situation. You just kind of lean into it, and you just get into that borderline flow state of just feeling the emotions that you have. Recently I worked an 8-hour day at work, and I didn't have my headphones or anything, but I was okay because I'm fine with being alone with my thoughts for a long period of time. And you know what I figured out during that I thought about people I haven't seen in forever. I thought about things I wanted to work on. I thought I had bad memories, but I had good ones. I was singing in my head at one point, and I was really locked into my work. I didn't even stop for lunch because I was so locked in and lost in thought. And I know 8 hours is a long time, but you can just try going for a walk, or when you're doing the dishes or any small task, just turn off the background noise and just be in the moment and enjoy it. I have a tendency to have the TV on all the time at home. I can do both. I can not have it on for hours at a time. I can have no background noise, or I can blast myself with it until I feel like I've just been distracting my thoughts and stuff, and I can't process anything that I've been doing. And it's just a good way. You just need that peace every once in a while. There were 5 small habits that have helped me in my life and helped me to just feel better mentally, physically, just stuff that takes a while to work on, but once you get it down, they're nice little habits that really make you feel good about yourself. Well, that's all I've got for this video. I will see you on the next one.